What's going on, guys? BDigiCrypto here. If you like crypto mining, if you like crypto, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, leave us a comment below. In today's video, we are going to be going over mining profitabilities in 2023. Alright guys, so the first thing, if you're new to all this, you're going to want to know is how much you're paying for power. That's the main concern here, whether that's what's going to make you profitable or not. Why? Because mining is profitable if you don't have to pay for power. If you're on renewable energy, you got extra, you're running solar on the house and you got extra power, you can just hook up a miner as long as you're not going over, your extra power that you have, and you are making some type of cryptocurrency out of it. So it is profitable. It just depends on what you're paying for power. So let's check this out. You could go to a site like this. It's called What to Mine. You have all kinds of stuff. You can click on this miners tab up here. This shows you all the miners and what they make per day. So essentially, if you had renewable energy and you did not have to pay for your power, this guy here makes $72, $37. This is all a 24-hour profit. Once you find out how much you pay for power, you can punch that in here. So you got normal, these are all ASICs here. You could go to something like GPUs. GPUs make far less, but they also cost a lot less, than the heavy duty ASIC miners. So you're gonna, GPUs, you're also gonna run multiple GPUs on one rig to make one miner. Typically, you could have 6 of these on one, so it makes $6 a day that rig would be, and so on. But you got 4090s making $1, 3090s making 60 cents a day, and these prices will go up with market value and so on. You got to watch the market as well. When markets are low like they are right now, you don't make too much. When markets are high, you make a bunch, and then the hardware is more expensive and all that stuff. So that's another thing to think about. You're going to want to hopefully buy hardware when it's low, when it doesn't make very much, and then run it when it's high and sell it when it's high is the ultimate goal if you're planning on selling the hardware or just holding on to it and keeping it and mining in the future. But the biggest thing, man, if you have renewable energy and you have solar on your house, there's no reason you shouldn't be mining for the most part. There's many ways to mine. Obviously, ASICs and GPUs are going to be power hungry. You got other things like helium mining doesn't take hardly any power at all. It's not very profitable anymore. There's so many of them. You can see here's a map. Let's just go find one and see what people are making these days. We're just going to go randomly up here. So you can click on these and look so these guys that have, there's 5 of them in this hexagon here and so on. They say these are about a 300 yard hexagon or something, if I'm not mistaken. But we click on one of these guys, so this guy hasn't made anything in the last 30 days. He's inactive, so we got to find an active one. So let's go. Let's check. How do we want to do this? Let's go Southern California here. Let's see. So here you go. Here's an example. You got this guy here. In the last 30 days, we'll check his profitability down. You can see it zooms out. This is all the other, so helium mining, if you don't know this already, it is Internet of Things. They communicate. It's a 4G network. They're making 5G ones now, but it pings other hotspots. So it's basically running off your internet, your Wi-Fi, and creating a network and connecting with all these other hotspots out there. Basically, is what's happening, and you get paid based off of how many you connect to, off of normal mining rewards, and so on. So you can see how many this guy connected to here. He may be up on top of a hill. Who knows? Let's see. He's got a 3 dBi antenna. That's pretty low, honestly. So it's probably the stock antenna, but he's doing pretty decent. What's he bringing in? He's got $14 last month, so 3.4 H&T he brought in. But I mean, this thing's taking less than a light bulb of power, so it's nothing. So those are pretty cool, but you know, you can only kind of have one of them in one location. If you have two of them in the same house, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't benefit you at all. You're actually gonna, you know, not see any more benefits at all. So you want to get a couple and spread them out to families, houses, and so on. Some are going to be more profitable than others and whatnot, you know. So that's another way of mining. Takes no power at all. Different type, but it's pretty cool, you know, to geek out on people, you know, change antennas from 3 dBi up to, you know, 5, 8, so on, to project the frequency further, or, you know. So then you got what, like this guy here. This is Evergreen's Chia miner. So this is what, proof of space. So it's basically like hard drive mining, you know. So you're giving up the space on your hard drive, and you get paid for doing that. So depending on how much, but this is a little starter kit, just another little miner. Like, once again, this is another miner that only takes no power, so you don't have to worry about the power, and you'll benefit off of that versus like normal GPU mining or you know, ASIC mining. You have to worry about power constantly. Your biggest worry is how much you're paying for power, and that's your ultimate goal, is to get the cheapest power ever, because, you know, it could be super profitable if that's the case. If you have renewable energy from a dam where it's hydro powered, or solar, wind, who knows. If you have this stuff, get into mining, look into it. It's worth it. You may not be able to run a ton of machines because you need a ton of solar to really cover, you know, some ASICs or, you know, that much power. But who knows, maybe you're only running it during the day or half the time or whatever. It's still positive no matter what. So if you got that extra power, use it, put it to use. But I mean, all in all, mining is profitable. Not for everyone, but it is profitable. It just depends on your power rate. So don't let anyone tell you, oh, mining's not profitable. Well, maybe not for them, but for you it is, or it may be. It just depends. So with that being said, guys, just do your research, find out what you're paying for power, all that good stuff. Check machines, look how much power they use. Use that site, What to Mine. It's probably the easiest way to kind of gauge what a machine makes. It's not exact, but it's pretty dang close. They do a good job. But yeah, mining is profitable, and it's only going to get better. The market's low right now, and the market's going to come back, and you're going to see another bull run in the next year or two. So, you know, mining will be super profitable again. Just make sure you get your equipment now while it's cheap. You could always resell the equipment in the future, so remember that. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a comment below, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.